Cheers.
Where are you from?
Where am I from?
Yeah.
Well, in terms of what?
Ends.
Wembley, Harrow.
Yeah, yeah.
Local.
South East, yeah. Get all.
What
What are you doing in here, man?
Another finish, another submission. How you feeling?
Oh, great. Like, I did what I said I was going to do, dominate and showed everyone that I'm not just a striker, I can do it all.
Fantastic. Was that the game plan, to grapple with him?
Most definitely, but I felt confident on the feet. I think I pieced him up as well. I got landed some good jabs, good leg kicks. But ultimately, the game plan is get him down, wear him out, get the submission.
It worked.
What's it been like spearheading PFL Europe for the past couple of months, and the build-up to this week has been electric, and I'm guessing that you were inspired by young guys on the card tonight, Louis Scott, Lewis McGrillen, Dakota as well. You're thinking, this can't go to a decision, I've got to go and get a finish and follow these guys' footsteps.
I do me, and me is always finishing fights, do you know what I mean? So, yeah, I wasn't even looking at anyone, I was just doing me, to be honest.
What about the exposure from this week as well? Because this is a historic card, isn't it? The first ever PFL Europe card. It's been the main event of that, and to have all the spotlight on yourself. What's it been like?
It's been mad, like, it's a mad journey. Like, where I've come from, like, leisure centres to this, like, it's crazy. And, like, I'm only a year and a half into my pro career, and look what I'm doing already. So just watch. Now I've got the freedom, now I'm all into MMA. You don't know, I was still grinding my job and MMA. Now I'm just full MMA now, so you lot are going to see a madness, trust me.
Since when did that stop then?
Today when I got paid.
What was your job?
Nah, engineer, apprentice.
Did your employer know yet?
So I guess you engineered your opponent tonight, huh?
That's it, man. That's it. Put the tools on him.
I'm sure your boss will understand.
Yeah, they always support it. I love that workplace. They've actually shown me a lot of support, but I think it's time.
They'll be asking for a lot of free tickets, I'm sure.
Yeah, most definitely.
My brother, do you think Mo was your toughest fight today? His opponent, we say.
In my head, I made him.
Yeah.
Whether he was or wasn't, in my head, I made like, in my head, he was he was fucking John Jones in my head, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, yeah, I would say so, because of what I envisioned, but I feel like I made it look easy.
You did indeed. And like tonight, this is your show. This is absolutely your show. So how do you keep yourself from like to stay grounded sort of thing and not let all the hype go to your head?
My coaches, Brad, my coach is Ash.
Yeah.
My coach is Ash, like Ash, fucking hell, man. If he sees me going, like, doing the madness, yeah, oh my days, yeah. Nah, he's dragging me straight to the gym and telling me off, so, yeah, definitely. The people around me keep me grounded, for sure.
Simeon, the round ended, and then he was on the floor vibrating. When you realised that, what went through your mind? Because you didn't know initially, did you? You just got peeled off him?
Yeah, no, I peeled off him, but not gonna lie, I knew it was deep, like, from the feel of it, like, but I was like, oh, he survived, fair enough. But I looked at him, the boy was, yeah, he was gone, and yeah, I looked at him and I thought, yes, my win, bro. So, yeah.
You mentioned, obviously, you're not just a striker. Did you expect to dominate him on the ground as much as you did?
Yeah, that was the whole game plan. Like I've been saying in the face-to-face, boy ain't been tested in MMA. And I'm definitely his hardest test, he knew that. And I'm a well-rounded MMA fighter, I'm not just a striker. I've got mad highlight striking, but I can do it all. I work my ass off, man. You lot have seen it today.
Did you expect it to be as easy as it looked?
Nah, like obviously, like I said, I envision that it's going to be the hardest fight of my career every time I go in, and I think that's why I make it look so easy.
What's the plan for after?
China White, come.
Simeon, you're not just a striker, you're not just a grappler, you're a dancer as well. If we watch after, what did that moment mean to you?
Oh, it was great. Stage one of the heist complete, and that was it. That was me dancing on the way back to the team to prepare for heist number 2. So, yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You learn how to dance like that from the end? Yeah?
You know like that. You know them house parties. 14, 15, you know.
Ray nephew.
Yeah, Ray nephew. Done you dirty.
Actually, I want to talk about the striking exchanges. Obviously, the big talk was that he's a kickboxer, glory kickboxer. What did you feel from him? Obviously, in the striking exchange, I know we had little, but you said that you felt good and you had the better.
Yeah, definitely. I genuinely, if I felt the whole fight was on the feet, I would have still won and dominated. Like, he didn't feel fast to me. He just couldn't get his range. He was very kickboxy, but I was confident, and yeah, wherever the fight went, I knew I'd dominate.
And I was quite surprised actually because there wasn't many kicks coming from Mohammed. Do you think like he didn't throw them kicks out because obviously you could catch them and then take
I
them out?
checked a hard kick, like when you watch the fight, but I checked one kick and I saw his whole demeanour change.
Yeah.
And I feel like he felt my range, he felt how big I was, and yeah, I think he wasn't prepared for that.
Thank you very much. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Do you embrace the psychological side of things as well? Because obviously you had to sit down with Dan Hardy, your opponent, during the week. The verbal warfare, do you like that side of things? Because obviously you're aiming for the top. It's going to happen, isn't it?
Like he said, yeah, I'm from the ends, and that's mine to me. Like, what you saying to me, that is mine. And you should see my group chat. That shit, I sometimes have to leave that group chat. It was me burning, so he couldn't say nothing to me. Do you know what I mean?
So you're invincible in that respect, and you're always ready to go.
Exactly.
Any injuries? Are you fresh still?
Ready to go, man. I could go next week.
Come on.
Realistically, when do you want to get back in?
Well, obviously the date's September 30th, but yeah, I'm gonna have a week or two off and get back in the
1 week.
Now, coach. Any more guys?
No, just one more. So at the end, you kind of had like an embrace with your mum in the cage. Like, how does that feel to be able to bring into the cage and have that dance and obviously have that spotlight shown to the world?
Yeah, no, like it just felt normal to me. You know what I mean? Like that's me and my mum every day at home.
Yeah.
Like that's just our vibe and that's our energy, and yeah, I was glad that I could show that to the world. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's just me and mum every day. You know what I mean?
Simeon, quickly, did you expect to be put in this position so soon?
Yes and no. Like obviously, I'm a big dreamer, and I dream of this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How I hustle every day. Like I dream of being in this position, but sometimes I'm like, how the hell did I get here so quick? Yeah. So yeah, both really.
No, congrats on a very good win.
Thank you.
Simeon, did you feel any extra nerves or pressure heading into this, knowing it's the main event of PFL Europe?
There was times in the camp where, like, throughout the fight camp, I did feel that extra pressure, but I have good people around me, and I've got people that I can talk to, and they said it's the same job, it's just more eyes on you, it's the same job. So yeah, that's why I kind of took that on board. Congrats, man. Thank you.
And then just lastly, there were other 205ers on the card. I just wanted, if you caught them.
Nah.
Okay, there we go.
King.